Hello, dear friends. Matthew has spoken again from the other side after the recovery of his mother, Susan. Opinion piece. Artificial intelligence worries. It would be a double-edged sword. It entails ethical responsibility. Gesara is economic and spiritual. In September, thunder. Neither bad nor good. Colombia debates the use of artificial intelligence in justice. Let's start. Artificial intelligence has approached to the top of global consent, and rightly so. Like other technologies, artificial intelligence can be used in beneficial or detrimental ways, and the latter is the way it appears to be used at its early stage of development. According to Matthew's new post on September 1st, 2023, artificial intelligence could be a very useful tool for obtaining information if you know how to ask the right questions and select the right answers. But it could be abused if this information is used to harm other beings. Therefore, every great power carries great responsibility and must be directed to the benefit of all beings. The development of AI raises important ethical questions such as privacy, fair and transparent algorithmic decision making, and responsibility for the actions of autonomous machines. But the lack of proper regulation can lead to ethically questionable behavior. While artificial intelligence poses significant challenges, it also offers opportunities to address complex problems such as improving efficiency in various sectors and promoting scientific and medical advances. The keys to magnifying the benefits of artificial intelligence and mitigating its risks are transparency in algorithm development and global collaboration. Special effects. According to Matthew, creators make movies that are so realistic that no one would suspect that they are technological productions of activities and comments of individuals that never took place. These cinematic special effects, movie special effects, are used to discredit people who pose a threat or to force them to comply with their demands. The laboratories where clones were produced closed a few years ago, and now artificial intelligence is used to create the impression that individuals seen in public or film clips are real people holding influential positions. That is, the appearance of continuity of the power and politics. These clones are also look exactly like real people, but since the primary interest is speed and not physical authenticity and longevity, these bodies lack paths that are not obvious in public. The increasing frequency is underpinning wide-hat efforts to stop such productions and prevent new malicious uses, because AI has only one foothold in the world, with diligent maneuvering during its growth stages. It can be steered in directions that can significantly improve healthcare, energy production, education, communications, manufacturing, transportation, service industries, entertainment, and even intergalactic travel. As the various threads of this technology are woven into the fabric of life, innovative systems, processors, and processes will be generated with sensitivity, good judgment, and imagination that will benefit all forms of life on Earth. Artificial intelligence exists in many places in this universe and will change life as drastically as it did after the Industrial Revolution. Since all that exists is energy, operating at bandwidths or frequencies aligned with this intended use, energy cannot be destroyed, but it can be directed in the case of highly developed AI. In some cases, their development have been so vastly managed that they operate gigantic spaceships or planetary biospheres, and groups of AIs have established their own excellent worlds or live compatibly and cooperatively with human beings or other species of advanced souls. Other sectors have chosen opposite paths. Various universal councils have managed to persuade some evil forces to take constructive and benevolent directions, and diplomatic negotiations are underway with those that are still on a malevolent path. Advantages and disadvantages. AI is a powerful tool that has the potential for both benefit and harm, and its impact on society and the economy is increasingly evident. Here are some reasons why AI has raised concerns. Job displacement. AI driven automation has the potential to replace certain jobs, raising concerns about unemployment and the need for retraining and adaptation of job skills. Bias and discrimination. AI algorithms can inherit biases and prejudices from the data they are trained on. This can lead to discrimination in areas such as employment decision making, criminal justice, and lending. Cybersecurity. AI can also be used harmfully in advanced cyber attacks such as phishing or malware, and in information manipulation, increasing cybersecurity risks. Data privacy. The collection and use of personal data by AI systems raise concerns about privacy and the protection of personal information. Control and autonomy. As AI becomes more autonomous, questions arise about who has control over these technologies and how potential runaway scenarios can be avoided. Gesara. According to Matthew, critical readers are among that many who are excited about Gesara. So let's talk about this. If there were no messengers of light, who would have told them about this legislation that is nothing less than the model for wealth transformation? The G was added because the impact of the law will be global. This is what Saint Germain said about it as the main person involved in the drafting of this law. Some consider Gisara to be political and economic in nature, while others see it as spiritual, due to the high-level beings of light affiliated with it. Gisara is both. Providing food for the soul is not enough when people are oppressed by political and economic conditions that fosters poor quality of life, lack of health care and education, monopoly of natural resources, slave labor, unjust laws and courts, hunger and tyrannical regimes. When people are worried by mere survival needs, giving them only spiritual messages will not achieve the world reform they need to get out of their misery. That is why the usual provisions are monumental in scope and embody radical reforms for Earth that will begin as soon as the legislation is announced. When people become aware of the reforms, they will be motivated to participate according to their capabilities. Time and time again, in the more than 20 years since Gesara was enacted, they have prevented its announcement, first by a gag order, then by the unholy event known as 9/11, and since then a series of legal actions. So a few years ago, the forces of light began to advance the provisions of the law without official recognition. The new global economic system will replace the system of countless computer transactions based on nothing that make the richest even richer. The Act will place all currencies on the gold standard, eliminate debts to the IMF, and end or reduce personal debts. The battle between the forces of light and the forces of darkness is in the home stretch, so to speak, and open minds are looking for information that can be trusted. Until these awakening souls learn to pay attention to their intuition, they will look to external sources, and our light will be a beacon of illumination and truth. Although the most dynamic activity occurs behind the scenes of the world stage, you can share with truth seekers your knowledge of the global changes taking place. Future. According to Matthew, everything considered past, present, and future is happening simultaneously on different energy planes in the continuum. Another way of saying it is that everything that exists in this universe is manifested by consciousness at the same moment. And the highest truth is that everything and only is consciousness. That is unfathomable to you at this moment, but it will slowly be revealed as you continue to discover what is known at the soul level. The more you discover, the more empowered you will be, and the more able you will be to think your way at any point in time or place you choose. You may want to visit someone you love, observe an era in some world's pattern of future, or attend master classes. You can explore the heavens through astral travel in the etheric body, travel in a spaceship, imagine your desired destination, dematerialize it, and then rematerialize once there, or sit in an armchair at home and remotely watch whatever you want. We are talking about consciously enjoying those type of experiences. Many of you are doing this unconsciously, in deep meditation or during sleep. If the latter, what you attribute to dreams are of memories, perhaps symbolic, of actual meetings or events you observed or participated in. Adventures await them that they cannot imagine, because they do not remember where in this universe they lived or visited, or how easily they traveled from one place to another. You don't remember what powerful multidimensional beings you are, but you will. Again, and when you choose to review this life, you will feel gratified that your steadfastness in the light has helped civilization awaken and move forward into manifesting the fullness of the Golden Age. Breaking news. Sidney Powell alleges falsehoods in the indictment against Trump in Georgia. The U.S. will send munitions with depleted uranium to Ukraine, according to Reuters. One Osabin recently said, when you play chess with multiple boats, if you eliminate the king of one boat, you will still have to eliminate the king on all the other boats. This game has so many layers that it is called cosmic chess. It goes far beyond the limitations of dimensions, timelines, and time invented to keep us prisoners. The Storm Rider and Juan Osabin have hinted that we may have finally reached the Buttercup's fall, where this 70-year war, which has been fought behind the scenes for 80% since Christmas Eve 1963. Now it will make a global appearance for all to see. We will see. Thunder in September, neither bad nor good. Millofiel has said that Lady Nada has revealed that the Great Solar Flash would occur this same month of September, but he has not specified any date. Would it be equivalent to the Great Warning that the Marian apparitions speak of? Solar storm flap over the weekend. A minor G1 class geomagnetic storm is underway on September 2nd, as Earth moves through a high-speed solar wind stream. This storm is not related to the two waves approaching Earth, one that left the Sun on August 30, and another that launched on September 1st. The arrival of those waves on September 3rd could extend the current storm and possibly elevate it to the G2 category. Messages. Daily message from Gesara. The changes coming to the well will be very difficult for you if you choose to remain a dogmatic, stubborn, closed-minded, fear-based, political-oriented individual. None of those things will have the answers you will soon be looking for. Many people will search for truths to the point of finding something that calls into question their own faith and beliefs. When faced with a truth that can shake their insides, they begin to look for holes, deny what is presented to them, and deviate from the path of true awakening. It is time to awaken to the truth of your divinity, awaken to the truth of spiritual evolution, to the truth that death is an illusion, and that it is not necessary to wait until you die to experience eternal joy. You can experience it right now. Your heart center is the source of everything. It is time to wake up to the truth that no world of the system stays the same forever. Everything is bound to change at some point. Earth and humanity have reached that point where the old is dissolving. The false things in which you have somehow found comfort, such as religion or the economic system, have reached their expiration date. They have fulfilled their purpose. It is time to free yourself from ties and accept change. The reality what is about to unfold for humanity is magnificent beyond its wildest dreams. Everything is ready. The question is, are you ready to let go of the old, to let go of the fear of the unknown? But this is not unknown to you, because deep in your heart you know that you were not created to suffer, not to serve masters, not even to worship. You exist to joy and to enjoy joy, expand, explore the stars, and share your wisdom with the universe. The false matrix reality from which you are breaking free is nothing more than a brief dream, as you understand dreams to be compared to the divine world of light to which you are about to awaken, known as the fifth dimension. Americas. Colombia debates the use of artificial intelligence in justice. A machine does not have feelings. In Mexico, technology does not necessarily benefit workers. Passenger transporters blocked the Mexico-Pachuca highway to demand an end to extortion. The Pentagon extended deployment of troops on its border with Mexico until September. Argentine customs detects $16,800 hidden in Bibles destined for the US. The money was going to be sent to Miami as a parcel of books. Brazil's economy grows 0.9% in the second quarter. Lake Titicaca continues to dry up. Affected by human activities, the highest navigable lake in the world, shared by Bolivia and Peru, is approaching to the lowest water levels on record. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.